Welcome back to SBF Eco Machines. I'm Roy and this is our E11E electric mini excavator. In this video we're going to have a quick look around it, demonstrate the main controls and then show what happens when you drive it down a very steep hill. Oh my word, this feels so steep. So let's dive right in. This compact zero-emission machine is ideal for small-scale construction, landscaping and farm work, all without the noise, fumes or fuel bills of a combustion engine machine. It weighs in at around 1.1 metric tonnes and it's ideal for operators who need performance in tight or sensitive areas. With a digging depth of around 1.8 metres and a maximum reach of over 3 metres, it's perfect for trenching, foundations and general earthworks. It can be supplied with a variable width undercarriage, allowing you to narrow the track for tight access or extend it for greater stability on the job. This one just has the standard tracks fitted. You've also got boom swing, giving you excellent flexibility when working close to structures or in awkward spaces. The controls should be familiar to anyone who has ever used mini excavators and really easy to learn if you don't have a lot of experience. The hydraulic system for boom movement and grabbing is exactly the same as in traditional combustion engine machines. Down here you also have a digital display for battery level, power level and hours operated. There's also a nice robust cage to protect you from, say, rolling head over heels down a hill. And you won't miss the noisy idling. This machine runs really quietly. You can easily have conversations with those around you whilst you work. Not only does that make a much nicer workplace environment, but it makes it safer too. Under the hood, the E11E runs on a highly efficient lithium-ion battery system. No fumes, no filters, no diesel. Runtime is typically 6 to 8 hours depending on your task and the external temperatures. We do have 2 battery size options, so whatever your plans, you should be running out of power. Charging is simple. You can just plug it into a standard 13 amp domestic outlet. And if you have access to your own solar power, running this thing gets even cheaper. When comparing this to a combustion engine excavator, our electric machines are cheaper to run, require far less maintenance, are quieter and cleaner, and are ready for the future, especially as noise and diesel restrictions increase. And because there are no fumes, you can run it in an area with little or no ventilation without suffocating the operator and his mates. We've also noticed that many issues with similar combustion engine machines have been caused by the engine itself. Quite often, they literally start falling apart due to the constant vibration from the engine, which literally rattles the machine to death. We don't have that problem with our machine, as there are far fewer moving parts with an electric motor. Like most of our machines, we can provide attachment to make this thing even more versatile. Here we have the fixed firm attachment. We can also supply this with various different bucket types, an auger for making holes, a pneumatic hammer and many other things. We test these machines doing jobs around our own farm. It's ideal for small holdings, equestrian yards, ground workers and landscapers. Anywhere you want to dig, smash or grab. Smash or grab, does that sound like I'm advocating robbing banks? Don't do that, it's got a top speed of 3 miles an hour, you'll never get away. Right, let's go and find a hill to drive down. This is the biggest, steepest hill we have. I measured it and the angle is about 18 degrees and it goes on for around about 50 meters. And I think I need to get back to the gym. Now, I'm not sure if I've ever mentioned, but I've never had any formal training on how to operate any of our machines. I'm self-taught, watching other creators' videos and then practicing in our fields and doing jobs around the farm. So as I look down this hill, I am a little apprehensive. From here, it looks pretty steep and I've seen so many combustion engine mini excavators flying out of control that I am very, very nervous about doing this. Now, if you're an experienced operator, I'm guessing you're either shouting at the screen that I must be a complete lunatic, or you think it's so easy that you reckon our dog could do it. I would love to know what you think either way, so please let me know your thoughts and maybe give me some pointers in the comments below. I really do appreciate it. Right, I think we're ready to go now. Boom is quite low just in case we need to drop it down to stop our motion. Seatbelts on. I think we're ready to go. Oh, one last thing. Bravery pill. Right, let's go. Oh my word. This feels so steep. I'm literally sliding out of my seat. It does feel like it's trying to move away, but I just let back on the throttle and it just comes to a halt. This does feel scary though. It does feel like if I open the taps up totally, it would fly to the bottom. But just by holding back on the throttle, it just stays where it is. It does feel quite scary though, so this would be a great time to like and subscribe and hit the bell. I feel it's trying to run away, but as soon as laid back on the throttle, it just stays where it is. Again, I'm just going to ease off the throttle, and there we go. Stopped again. Right. Right, we're getting close to the bottom now, so I'm feeling a bit braver. So I might just open the taps and see what happens. Let's go. Yeah, absolutely fine. It was a bit scary for me, but that's probably because I've never done anything like that before in my life. But please give me your comments below. Tell me if I should have done anything different. Tell me if I shouldn't have tried this at all. And it'd be great to hear from you. Okay, that felt really scary, but remember, I only did this so that you don't have to. I should also mention that if you plan to purchase one of these machines for working on less than stable ground, we highly recommend getting one with the extending tracks and perhaps the bigger battery for a lower centre of gravity and a better spread over a larger surface area. But what a great little machine this is. Right, I suppose I'd better get back up there. Thanks so much for staying to the end. We're a brand new channel and it would really help us out if you could like, subscribe and hit the bell. And if you want to see an introduction to our electric mini loaders, why not try either of these videos?